welcome to Okon Bros.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining in. Super excited to talk about this. We should change our names to Dr. Eric and Dr. Michael.
Let's wait for some folks to join us.
Yeah, super excited for this podcast. I wrote this down on LinkedIn right when quarantine started. You know, when all this shit's over, you're going to be a hunk, a chunk, or a drunk. I just thought that was so funny. You know,
Yeah,
I mean, like a little bit of all three.
First guest of the night,
Kayla. She actually just ran into me. I was peeing before we got live. Before we went live.
TMI, bro.
It's all good. It's all good. The audience loves it. And she's like, "Daddy, can I come on the podcast now?" I'm like, "No, Kayla, next week." Are we doing a mukbang next week? We're going to do the kids. I think we do like a mukbang.
If people don't know what you're talking about, that sounds terrible.
Are we going to do a mukbang?
Or we're going to do the kids?
For people that don't know, a mukbang is eating a lot of food live on air. So I was going to fast like 24 hours and then just like eat a shit ton of food on air. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if that's our audience.
Jen,
right?
When I told Jen that I wanted to do that, she looked at me and she's like, "Oh, just stop."
Yeah, I never told Sharon that. And she was just,
because I'm like, Jen, I want to eat this that night. She's like, I don't know. She completely just blew me off. But yeah, a mukbang is where you eat live. And
Sharon's watching. Hello, Sharon. Oh, and John Goldstein's watching. John, John, just don't watch us. Just stop watching. We're going to embarrass you. We have the platform. We have 1,000 people listening to us. We're going to embarrass you. So I suggest you go play golf. Honestly, John was like our best friend this summer playing golf. There's no one that I would have wanted to play golf with more than, other than Matthew and you. John Goldstein was just our golfing buddy.
We had a blast. It was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a ball. We had a good time. John was very, as always, John said 1,001 or 100%. I don't know. John might be drunk right now. I don't know.
Someone said hi, John. I'm not sure who that was.
Hi, John. Someone said hi, John, from Facebook. Could be Chris Colucci. Could be Jarrett Liu. Could be Casey Morgan. Tabata. Yo, every time I do hit, I feel like I'm going to have a massive heart attack. Does anyone else feel that way? Like, I tried Tabata, and it was like my heart was beating out of my fucking chest. I was afraid I was going to keel over.
When I do kettlebell swings, or like, you know, when
I did those today, by the way.
When you take a medicine ball and then like you put it up in the air, then you throw it down, and you take it up in the air and you throw it down, and the world starts spinning.
Bro, I can't do hit. I started doing LISS, low intensity, steady state cardio. So I've been walking. No.
It's another word for going for a walk.
Going for a walk.
Yeah, right.
It's a euphemism for going for a walk.
What is that? What'd you say?
LISS. Low intensity, steady state cardio.
Go for a walk.
Well, on a treadmill, I've been doing it every morning, and it feels good. You know.
Yes.
Do you believe in calories in, calories out?
Yes.
Does anyone else out there believe calories in, calories out? Because I think
the quality of the calories matter. I think if you have 3,000 calories of steak versus 3,000 calories of Snickers bars, you're going to gain more weight eating the Snickers bars.
Well, sugar is toxic. I mean, I think everyone could agree that sugar is just not necessary. Ken, do you do Tabata? And if you do, do you do burpees for 20 minutes? I'm really curious to know that.
Yeah,
because I can't do hit. I tried it. I did it for a little bit, and it was so it was scary. Hit really bothered me, and I didn't burn any fat.
And like hit and CrossFit, that stuff's like a religion. But I think it's definitely like past its prime. Like I don't hear about it at all anymore. People
are now saying, like Cole Robinson from the Snake Diet is saying, like, just walk for an hour, and you're not going to be, this whole thing. Honestly, like having your heart explode out of your chest during working out, it's like not normal.
Yeah, well, exercise doesn't make you healthy, right?
Preach. By the way, we're not doctors. I just want to like promote that and just say, like, we're not doctors, and you could listen to us. But the idea of this whole quarantine thing was you're going to come out of either the hunk, a chunk, or a drunk, because it's so easy to go and just carb load and eat sugar and shit during, when we're all stuck home. I mean, especially now.
Ken is doing.
Ken, God bless you, man. I would love to know your workout routine.
YouTube's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. What's up, Travis?
What's up, Terry?
Hey, Terry. Thanks for coming in again.
But yeah, what I learned a long time ago was, especially in like in the early 90s, everyone was so obsessed with like doing cardio, and you would think that doing cardio makes you a healthy person. Exercise is a function of a healthy person. It doesn't make you healthy. You want to exercise when you feel good.
So we took our kids to this doctor who kind of like he puts cookies in their shoes, right? He kind of like it's not a chiropractor. I don't know, Sharon, whatever that person is.
A podiatrist?
No, it wasn't a podiatrist either. It was someone that kind of like, changes their hips around, like if they're out of alignment or something, but it's not a chiropractor. So we went to him, and he's a runner, and this guy's stick thin. And he had this magazine about this guy who would run ultra marathons. And this guy was stick thin. I was looking at the article, and I was like, oh, I ran for a little bit. Remember that time we were doing the couch to 5K? Shin splints and blisters on the toes, and I ate like a pig afterwards. I just gained weight.
I was 280 pounds
and
when I was doing
sprints.
5K. Yeah.
Right. I gained weight doing.
Do you have a picture? Do you have a picture of me doing that? Or was that
no?
That was even before we had.
I have a mental image of walking behind you into the office and just seeing this massive kid pretending to jog into the office with
jogging like this.
Yeah. That's when we were jogging, trying to get rid of my gut. Look at the size of that thing. So anyway, he had a picture of this ultra marathoner. The guy was stick thin. I'm like, oh, I did some running before. Fucking guy was dead. Dropped dead of a heart attack at 52. Google runners dying. Right. There's something to it, right? They're eating low fat. They're doing something, but I don't think your heart is meant to run. And I've read that in multiple books.
Define calorie. I don't know if I can define what a calorie is.
It's a unit of it's an energy unit of measurement, right?
But even how they do it, I mean, it's done in a lab, and like they burn something, and then at the rate that food burns that's how they figure out how many calories it is. Like everybody's body is different.
Yeah, we have George Muff said. He just said, "Hey guys, George is the Arnold Schwarzenegger of our district. Okay, he's ripped beyond belief. He owns a gym. That's his job." And George, thanks for joining us. Hey guys, I'm sure George has a completely different definition. Like Eric and I are not ripped by any stretch of the imagination, but health is everything to us. I guess that's what fat people say, right? Like, I don't need to be ripped. I just need to be healthy. But
explain this. When I was deployed overseas in 2014, we had spec forces eating 5,000 calories in candy, PBJ, eggs, tons of crap, and good food, and they still shredded.
That's the Carb Night solution. You remember we did Carb Night and I got gastritis because I ate too much pumpkin pie?
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That's the Carb Night solution, where they're keto for 6 days, and then on the 7th day, they're eating candy, peanut butter, and jelly, eggs, all this garbage. And George just said health is wealth. I agree with that 100%. Health first, everything else second.
Right.
But and I also read another article.
You know what I would be curious about, Ken?
Yeah,
Ken said they did it all: Tabata, kettlebell, powerlift, full sprints. Where are they now? What are they like now?
Right. Are they still ripped, or did the peanut butter and jelly catch up?
Yeah, like that's what I'd be really curious about, because it's all about the long-term thing, long-term game plan. What's up, Anthony?
What's up, Alo?
Don't tell
that to Vinny. I don't believe Vinny runs. I'm putting it out there right now. I don't think Vinny runs. I think that he watches like TV about runners or something. There's no way.
No, I don't.
Do you ever see Vinny get up? His knees are shot. And he's always like stretching his knees. He's always like, and he says, I just ran 8 miles this morning. I'm sorry if you're listening to this, Vinny. No, I don't think Vinny's running.
I disagree. I think Vinny's.
Do you think Vinny runs?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. Vinny was the one that taught me about calories, though. If he ate a corn muffin in the morning, he's like, it's an extra half hour on the treadmill tomorrow.
Yep.
And here I was thinking the carnivore diet, I was going to lose weight. I was like, I'm eating 6 ribeyes a day. How am I gaining weight? I don't understand why I'm gaining weight and getting fat.
You were eating a ton of food, and you also cheated a lot. If you're going to do the carnivore diet, you can't cheat. It's going to throw it all off.
Yeah, I did not like carnivore at all. I did not like it. It was too loose on my bowels. It was horrible. I'll never forget when I ate that fatty ribeye at the Miller Gin during the BLS weekend. It was horrible.
Well, yeah, we actually had some pretty big news to share. Tammy, thank you for reminding me. Yeah, we hit. Let's see where we're at now. I'm going to refresh my page. We're at 1,006 subscribers on YouTube.
Hey,
Very, very exciting.
And I think the 1,000 subscriber was Sharon and my friend Allie Smalls. If she's listening, thank you, Allie.
Could have been.
Yeah. Well, she said you're welcome, and she would.
I can actually look it up. Hold on. I think I can look it up. It's
by the number it has, the number of subscribers, like per thing.
Yeah, I can see recent subscribers, date subscribed. No, our 1,000 subscriber was Gavin Wright.
Oh, so Allie, I don't have to take you out for dinner after all. Thank God.
Well, she's somewhere in there. I don't know what her
screen
name is.
George has no, I don't think she would never watch my shit. George Muff said my 2 cents. Now, mind you, this gentleman owns a gym, okay, and he's ripped beyond belief. My 2 cents, we need a balance of cardio and strength training in our workout routines.
Does he want to come on the show?
George, do you want to join us? We can invite you like live right now. I would love to talk to you. I do not. George, if you want to message me your email address, and I'll forward it over to Eric.
George, email me. Email eric.okon@blsco.com. I would love to have somebody on that owns a gym and not listen,
George, if you want to join us, man, we'd love to. People
won't happen to listen to us about
George's son Michael and Alex are in the same grade. They they practically grew up together. So but yeah, George, if you want to come on, email Eric. We would love to have you on.
If not, it's fine. If not, email
me
and tell me, you're not up to it.
Yeah, no pressure at all. But I want to know about diet. The exercise, to be honest, is like kind of the easy part, right? It's just the willpower of getting to a gym.
I find that the hard part.
To me, the hard part's food. I love food too much.
No, I mean, as long as, I think that the whole deal with food is that you can't feel like you're entitled. The minute you feel like you're entitled, it's all over. If you can get over the entitlement aspect of eating, then you can beat food, no problem. I personally have a problem exercising because I don't feel like getting
moving
up.
Your ass.
Yeah,
George said we'll do, but at basketball practice at the moment. All right, George, whenever you're ready, we'll be on for the next hour and a half or so. And if you come on later, it's cool. We'll be on. Jen Callard, I'm not calling her by her married name because she's Jen Callard to me, said you should interview my dad, former Mr. America.
It's amazing.
And George said, don't tell Cuomo that he's at basketball practice. Sure. Well, if everyone hasn't read the news, they are closing New York City schools. Our district's still going to be open, but they are closing the school district in New York City. So,
speaking of this, Tammy said, I'd love to see you invite Dr. Charlie Ward, not about health per se, but more about global news, etc. Tammy, I just sent it the invitation right before we started this. We're having Dr. William Davis, Wheat Belly guy himself. We're going to be interviewing him at some point in December. And so
if you haven't read Wheat Belly, that's like ground zero for a low carb lifestyle.
He is he introduced the world to the keto diet, saying that wheat and grains are just terrible for you.
Yeah,
absolutely amazing. So
yeah, that book.
Yeah, Michael, you look up Dr. Charlie Ward, see what happens.
Okay, all right. I will. I'll shoot him an email, see if he wants to join. Who is Charlie Ward? I'm sorry, I'm kind of not in the know right now.
Google him.
So, but yeah, to me, it's all about the food intake. Me, I could eat 3,000 calories, no problem. That's my biggest issue. Working out, love it. Deadlifts, squats, arms, chest. It's the only thing that matters, right, Eric? Arms and chest.
Arms, chest, shoulders.
Arms, chest, shoulders.
Yeah, I can't find much on them.
My favorite piece of equipment that I have in my basement, I have a big gym in my basement. My favorite piece of equipment is the landmine, where you get to do shoulder presses. It's such a versatile
I think my favorite exercise to do is overhead press. Gives you that round thing on your shoulder over there, on your arms.
You have nice shoulders.
I have narrow shoulders. But
you still got nice shoulders.
All
Oaken boys have nice shoulders. Alex, I started, now that we're not going outside. We weren't really going outside much before, but now that we're really not going outside, after school is over every day at 2:30 for Alex, we're now 2 days in. We go down to the basement and I do a full body workout with him. He does push-ups, sit-ups. He does the bike for about 10 minutes. And then he does deadlifts, kettlebell swings, he does arms, and he does overhead presses. And I wish I had my son's body when I was 12 years old.
Yeah, well,
he has no muscle tone.
That's from his mother's side.
Clearly,
that's not from the Okon side.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, Tammy, I found his website. He's got some interesting stuff going on, Dr. Charlie Ward.
George just said, "Thank you for the invite. Let me know, plan on doing another fitness related segment so I could plan accordingly." All right, so
sure. No problem. So what is your favorite exercise to do, people? Share in the comments. What is your favorite exercise to do? Me personally, love going for walks outside. And when I'm into it, love lifting moderate weights. No, I don't like heavy weights. I'm not interested in heavy weights. I like moderate weights. I'm not interested in hurting myself. So, yeah. What do you guys like doing? Karate, golf, sports, exercise.
Eric and I started walking golf towards the end of the summer, and that was magical to walk like 4 or 5 miles.
Treadmills get you nowhere.
But I'm bump.
I'll be here all week.
Try the veal, says Anthony. I do like my treadmill. I haven't been on my treadmill in years, and I went on it the past couple weeks, and it feels good. It does feel good to walk.
Yeah, I don't like the treadmill.
No?
You got this nasty blister on your toe, huh?
Oh my God. Oh my God. The blister to end all blisters on my pinky toe.
Bike riding, walking. Yeah, at the beginning of quarantine, we rode our bikes around the neighborhood.
We were too scared to go out because there were so many people. Racquetball. I would love to play racquetball.
I'm not into that. I'm honestly, tennis and racquetball and those types of sports scare the crap out of me because I feel like you could just like twist your ankle really easily.
Get out of town.
I swear.
Sharon says, my wife, Stairmaster, Pilates, tennis, and walks.
Stairmaster from 1999.
She still has it. Jen Callard says, walking is the best and you can do it with your kids. That's Eric was doing. I go for
whenever the minute it's because we were homeschooling our kids, which eventually everybody's going to be doing.
No,
our kids are home, and every day when it's nice out, we will go for a 2-mile walk. We have a whole thing, and we have a few different routes that equal up to about 2 miles, give or take. And it's magical. It's just like the kids decompress. The blood gets flowing, and it's like a little bit chilly out. You warm up. It's going for a walk is really, really nice.
I love playing basketball. I love shooting hoops. That's how I melted all my weight from kind of like my baby fat into my adult years.
Yeah, but like you were 18. I mean,
yeah, but I was stick thin when I was 18 years old, and I loved playing hoops. I still do, even because Sharon and I want to put a basketball hoop in our backyard. And I love lifting weights. It really, when we joined Gym Guys, 4 years ago?
Yeah.
We joined Gym Guys. And
if anyone's interested and they want a personal trainer coming to their house, recommend
Gym Guys legit.
Gym Guys with a Z. So it ends with a Z.
Yeah, they were great.
And they bring the gym to you.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And I know I'm going to give a shout out to G2 Training in Syosset. George, he's got a great gym, and it's very personable. And, I know a lot of people that go there, and, that no one has anything negative to say about it. So really just find a gym and just do something. I mean, right now I have, I got the gym in the basement, and I've been lifting weights, and I love it. I love lifting weights. The cardio, I'm starting to learn to love cardio again. But again, my problem is food. And I want to eat whatever I want. I do. And we have to be really careful with our allergies too. I mean, you don't really know what you're allergic to.
No, almost there. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm enjoying the diet that I'm on now.
Right.
I like it.
But yeah, getting into why we made this podcast, why we created this show, the idea behind the show was that, now's the time to start planning. Now's the time to start doing something. Well,
when we're going to be in for the winter, everyone. I mean, the way that the government has just completely botched this, the coronavirus response, we're all going to be in. So it's your opportunity now to exit out of this come March, which I think is when it's going to be over, March or April.
Who knows?
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be done by then. A hunk, a chunk, or a drunk. And I think that's great, right?
Right.
I
But
want to
like
be
really, guys, like it's getting me pumped up to like actually use this opportunity.
Yeah, this is the greatest opportunity to take care of yourself. Sean Gaffney says, "Hey guys, what's up, Sean? Thanks for joining us." But yeah, I can't wait. I mean, I'm back in the swing of things. I'm doing deadlifts. I'm doing kettlebell swings.
Nintendo Wii Golf is a really good workout.
I heard Nintendo Wii has like a really good Pilates video game, like a yoga and
I
Pilates video
remember I
game.
did the Wii a while ago.
You did Connect.
Was I don't know which
It
one
was
it
the
was,
Connect.
but
Yeah,
you had to create your avatar and like you enter in your weight and like your body's not. I was like this little chunky avatar.
that was Connect. I think
Yeah, I don't remember.
that was Connect. But I also think simple body weight exercises is great too.
Jen's been
You know?
doing that. God bless Jen. She's been waking up every morning at 5:30 in the morning, and she's been doing body weight exercises before she showers.
Really?
Yeah.
What is she doing?
Plank, which Jen can literally plank all for as long as she needs to. It's
Yeah.
like after like 45 seconds, I'm like shaking and sweating, and Jen will just keep going, no problem.
Really?
And but yeah, just body weight, and she has like a 5-pound weight and a 10-pound weight, and she'll do like a little bit of weighted squats with that.
It's awesome.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, little things work. Yeah. William, which one are you referring to? He hasn't had an allergy attack since he's been separated from you, Mike. Who hasn't had an allergy attack? I don't know what you're saying, William.
I don't know what he's saying there either. He's probably busting my balls at some point, but
William always bust balls.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's getting me pumped up that we're in lockdown again. We have nothing to do. Let's all get fucking shredded.
Get ripped. Don't eat and get ripped.
Oh, he's saying me that I haven't had an allergy attack since he's been separated from you, Mike. I don't really have allergies.
Eric doesn't have allergies.
Ha ha ha.
But that was not funny, William. It came out like a lead balloon.
Sometimes things get lost in translation.
Tommy Fisher, CW post Tommy Fisher says, I do brisk walk and bike alternating over 90 to 120 minute period. That's
a long time.
That's a long time. But Tommy did. We connected on Facebook. He lost, I think, 30 pounds, if I read that correctly. And it was calories in, calories out. None of these cockamamie carnivore vegan diets. And, he looked great. He looked healthy.
Ooh, tomorrow, Vegan Gains interview comes out.
Wow. Yeah, it's exciting.
He's a smart cookie.
I don't know if everyone should go follow Vegan Gains on YouTube. The guy is
smart vegan cookie.
Crazy followers. He's got over 300,000 followers, and he makes fun of everybody. He makes fun of vegans. He makes fun of carnivores.
Yeah.
What? So we did the Hunk part.
He has what they call no rachmanis.
Your fucking Yiddish is coming out like crazy. It should be like the Yiddish Okon. What are you doing?
It's killing us this time. Lockdown, husband and car sales. Last time could at least deliver. Yep. It's about to get.
Eric calls it the eye of the storm. December, January, and February are going to be the eye of this COVID storm. I've heard from 4 people in the last week and a half, and they're like, it'll be better by October or November of next year. What are we even going to be coming back to if it's going to be better by October of next year? No one's going to survive this except Amazon and Walmart.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like we were, I'm on like this travel advisory board, and just in talking with people and clients and other operators, and from what I'm seeing on Facebook groups, and just with people all in general, like it really is we're going through the eye of the storm now. This is going to be really bad the next 4 months, which is, because this is pre-recorded, people are going to watch this later on, but November, December 2020, January, February 2021, I think are going to be really, really hard, because banks don't give a fuck anymore. They want their money. If you're not going to perform, they're going to cut their losses. And
we had a bank ask us if we were going to be profitable. And it was like, we laid off 700 people, 725 people lost their jobs. What do you mean? Are we going to be profitable? What kind of question is that?
Exactly. And then and
the government, forget it. I mean, I don't want to talk politics or anything, but they all suck.
We're on our own.
We're on our own, right?
Both sides. So now is now is going to be the time. So let's just go work out and exercise and forget
Yeah.
about everything else, because
Focus on your health.
what are you going to do?
Focus on your health, because you're not going to have any other help
Yeah.
from anyone else.
At the end of this, what are you going to have left?
Focus on, go buy a book on health. Go listen to a YouTube. Go follow a diet.
Start a podcast.
Rival Okon Bros.
Yeah,
but
like
it's ridiculous.
It was supposed to magically disappear. I'm hopeful for the vaccine, but at this point, nothing will surprise me.
No, it's the vaccine's going to really do great, which I am taking, by the way. I know we spoke about this before, but I am taking.
Well, this is a health show, so yeah. I mean, it's
the minute that shit's ready, I am doing it, and I'm going to Las Vegas. That is, I'm going to the Aria, and
I'll seem like you can say that now, but there's no vaccine for children yet.
I know, that's what Sharon keeps telling me. Makes me so angry to think about that. I would never want my kids to get COVID. Yeah. We're gonna inoculate them. I mean, it's I don't know how.
The minute we can, and we're gonna.
I don't know how you can. Like I saw a few people said, I'm not getting that vaccine. It's like, okay,
and every day in our district, every night at 9 p.m. there's a new email with somebody new that has COVID, and actually now they're starting to do rapid testing at the high school parking lot, which
it only took 9 months.
Why didn't they do that 3 months ago?
Yeah, 3 months ago, it only took 9 months. Goddamn school district. Unbelievable.
Yeah, at least Texas hasn't closed. He's looking to move there just for work temporarily. It's just crazy.
We know a few people that moved to Texas, and they're saying that like there's no one wearing masks.
But I saw this TikTok. Who's that guy on TikTok that he's completely jacked? He's like, oh yeah,
Robert Frank.
He's always in the car.
Robert Frank,
and he's like,
pecs are for sex.
And he's like, I can't do his impression, but he's like,
yes, you could if you wanted to.
No, not live. But he's like, everyone wore masks, right? And everyone's social distancing. And we're doing everything we're supposed to do, and it's still climbing. So it's all these measures, and everyone's locking down, and it's still happening. So nothing's working.
I think the mainstream media has given a final 1-2 jab to Trump's presidency. William just said we have a curfew for bars and restaurants now, 10 to 5 a.m. So they're not going to get COVID from 6 to 10 p.m. at night, but they're only going to get COVID from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. How stupid is this? This is idiotic to say the restaurant could be open all day, but at night, no, you can't be open at night. If I was president of the United States, if they elected me president of the United States, I would shut everything I possibly could down and pay everyone their salaries. Not skip it. Stay home. Essential workers have to go to work. The healthcare workers, the food delivery people, they have to go to work. We'll pay their salaries until all this shit is done. I don't understand how hard this is.
Because the way the United States is set up, each state is technically its own entity.
Right.
It's technically its own little mini country. That's why it's called the United States of America.
Oh, I get it now. Thanks, Eric.
I mean, you know what, Michael? I had to learn that 3 months ago. So, if I learned that, hopefully I can help someone out. But
William Sanchez says I could definitely be wasted before 10 p.m. I think anyone could. So that leads us into drunk, right? So the episode's called Hunk, Chunk, or Drunk when all this quarantine is over. Eric and I are definitely going for the hunk thing. But you know what? I've drank more during this quarantine. I'm not a big drinker. I'm a lightweight, actually, right? Little vodka and I'll clean your house. I mean, I have zero tolerance for alcohol. The most I've ever drank in my entire life, I think, was 5 beers at Studio 54 with Eric. And I think two or three shots of SoCo and lime. That was good. That was really good. I'm not a drinker. I can't hold it. And I found out this week that I'm doing endpoint allergy testing, and I was a 0. Ready, everyone? A 0 for chocolate. So I can have chocolate and not have any allergic reaction anywhere in my body. So the first thing I did is I went and I bought Godiva chocolate liqueur, and I bought chocolate vodka. And I'm going to make myself a fat chocolate martini this weekend.
Priorities, baby.
So, well, that's the hunk, chunk, or drunk thing.
Yeah. Can you be all three?
I'm going to try.
Can you be a hunky, chunky, drunky?
I think it's possible. Sharon, hunk, chunk, or drunk?
I think you can have great shoulders, big old belly,
and
just be kind of buzzed all the time.
You're kind of describing me.
Yeah. I think that's like
You
the
drink. You drink every
that's a
Saturday
trifecta.
night.
Saturday night, I will indulge and I will have a.
You were never like that though, which is just crazy to think about. William Sanchez says he's definitely all three. A hunk, a chunk, and a drunk. Yes, William. Yeah, I mean,
I think that's like the trifecta. That's like you're like a happy guy because like you're fun, you're happy because you get a little buzz on,
yeah.
and you got nice shoulders and arms, right? So like you look good in tank top, but you have like a belly, you have like a dad bod.
I think Jen, your wife, just said that will make you a chunk. My chocolate martinis, but at this point, who cares? I'm not here to impress anyone. I'm gonna make myself a chocolate martini on Saturday night, and I'm gonna drink it and enjoy it because I won't have an allergic reaction.
I found a new bourbon. I want to share it with the world because
This oak barrel, man, you haven't shut up about this
amazing
bourbon. Eric is a bourbon drinker. I was more of a Kahlua vodka drinker. I do love Kahlua, but there was too much sugar in it, and I tested positive for sugar, so I have to be very careful with sugar.
Hold on. So it's Jefferson Bourbon, ocean aged sea cask.
You're saying it right.
No, I'm not. Hold on.
Martini on the rocks, Jen said. And Sharon said, sure, why not? LOL.
Yeah, wait. It is Jefferson's Ocean Aged at Sea, cask strength. So fully mature Kentucky bourbon that was put in a ship and sent around the world across the equator 4 times, stopped over 5 different continents, and truly is a bourbon of the world. I'm telling you, people, it's like syrup.
GTFO, bro.
No,
GTFO. Come on, dude.
I'm telling
that
you.
Is the big that's TikTok for alcohol. That is the biggest lie.
They cannot lie about that.
They are lying about that.
This is legit.
You know how much that would cost to
this
do?
Is legit.
I'm gonna put bourbon on a boat. I'm gonna sail this boat all over the world, and I'm gonna send it to Eric's home address. Give me a break. That is the TikTok of alcohol. It is a lie. It is a marketing scam. It's bullshit.
You
drink
don't
chocolate martinis.
Know what you're talking about.
Oh, please, Eric. I can't believe you actually believe that marketing ploy. I'd like to bring the owner of that vodka thing or that bourbon thing and interview him. Show me a picture of that ship sailing around the world with that bourbon. Talk about a good marketing ploy, right?
Where is this picture? Hold on. I want to share this picture with the world.
Yes. Sharon's like, it has to travel around the world. That's according to the website. They put bourbon on a boat and they ship it around the world because it moves the bourbon all around the oak barrel. Get the hell out of here. Oh my God. I know we covered that TikTok thing, that everything on TikTok is a lie with a capital L. Yeah, look at that.
Look at it.
I smell the ocean water.
It's got a boat.
I smell the ocean, aged at sea. You know what they probably do? They probably like put it in their backyard and like pour some salt water like in a bathtub or something and go, it's ocean breeze.
Don't knock it till you try it.
That's something like Zoolander would drink. Ocean breeze.
It's so good.
I'm sure.
You're so wrong.
It has to travel around the world. Sharon said 4 times.
Do you see what my brother does to me, people?
You love it. That's what older brothers are supposed to do.
Do you see? Hold on.
Chocolate martinis, everybody. This Saturday night, chocolate martini time.
All right. Bourbon or martini?
Vote. No, not martini.
Bourbon or martini, vote. And also because
chocolate martini.
Because it's a cask strength, it's 90 proof.
Blue Steel. Debbie Bojan from high school. I'm Debbie's biggest fan on Facebook.
Debbie, don't pick on me.
No. But she says, I love Zoolander, Blue Steel. Show me Blue Steel, Seth Marcus. Seth, my brother. Thank you for tuning in.
Oh, my mother-in-law. I want a chocolate martini. Hey, Eileen, how are you?
We got the mother-in-law vote. Chocolate martini. Eileen, you can come over. We're going to drink chocolate martinis all night. You and me and Sharon, we're going to have chocolate martinis. We're going to sit and we're going to talk about everyone. Oh, wait, hold on. Debbie just said bourbon. Debbie, you could unfollow me. You could unfollow me, Debbie. Like, we're done. That's it. You could unfollow me on Facebook. You take my brother's side over a chocolate martini.
Tammy's in chocolate martini camp. You know, Michael, do you see a trend here?
What? Everyone's choosing chocolate martinis.
Do you see a trend of
you had one person?
Do you see who is picking chocolate martinis, Michael?
The more distinguished people is what you're saying?
The more distinguished ladies are picking the chocolate martinis.
Debbie says, I love the Jewish accent. No problem. Everyone has to meet Eileen. We should have Eileen on.
Oh my God.
Dirty martini with blue cheese olive. That's the martini camp. I got William in my camp. So if we're playing like a war zone right now and it's like martinis versus bourbons, we're annihilating you, bro.
But the bourbon people have
No
way
but.
more skill, way more skill,
There's no but.
way more
martinis.
distinguished, way more distinguished.
Nah, bro. First of all,
you don't know what you're talking about. It's a fake drink. Bourbon is real. It's a real drink.
Bros, you told me, by the way, the more we fight, the more viewers we're getting. So just fight with me, okay? You told me to drink Blanton's, and I tried Blanton's, and it tasted like camel asshole. It was disgusting. It had that smell like at the zoo.
It's because you don't even have chest hair yet.
I have chest hair, but I'm not going to fucking show my chest hair on
it's
this
because
live.
It's because you're afraid. I understand.
I
understand it's because you're afraid. It's because because you don't have any.
Sharon nearly passed out from taking.
I understand Sharon nearly passes out. See, look, Seth, he's on my camp.
No.
Let's go to battle. All right. I'll have Seth Marcus.
Seth, you went against your brother.
You
went against your brother and from another mother.
You have my mother-in-law. Let's see who's going to win in a drunken battle war zone.
We should have a massive yes. Okay, so William and Debbie, this is the craziest thing. William from LA and Debbie from high school is now saying, now throw up tequila and everyone will join my team. And Debbie saying, I second tequila. I had tequila once in my life.
Tequila is pretty dang good. I've only really had from William's recommendation, I've had Don Julio, I think is what he recommended. Very fruity. So go figure. I don't know.
William says Johnny is whiskey. Man, William is like a knowledge. Like he's like an alcoholic encyclopedia. Ranch water, please. Tequila, lime, water, and salt. That's what Debbie said.
It's good
Sounds
stuff.
Really good.
It's really good.
Wait, is there tequila in a margarita?
Yes.
There is. Okay, so I've had tequila multiple times. Man, those nights at Margaritaville, when we used to go to Margaritaville before we had kids with Sharon and Jen.
Yeah.
Man, those were fucking legit nights. 100% agave.
Yeah.
I should get tested for agave. I probably had 0 on that.
Tequila's good, but we'll get you.
SoCo and lime.
That'll sneak up on you.
SoCo and lime was my college drink. My college shot.
No. Vanilla Stoli and Diet Coke.
Oh my God. The greatest. Like drinking Diet Coke.
Who here has had Vanilla Stoli Diet Coke at Ruby Falls in New York City?
Ruby Falls.
Who remembers Ruby Falls in Manhattan?
Dude. Do you remember the Vanilla Stoli and Diet Coke at Carnival Court in Las Vegas? At Harrah's Carnival Court.
A yardstick, nonetheless.
Yeah. Debbie said she was in Mexico. When she was in Mexico, she went to an agave farm. That's pretty cool. And yes, a margarita, they put it in a simple sugar syrup or Grand Marnier. Debbie and
tequila makes you either violent or naked, quickly, or both.
Seth's 100% right. Luckily, I was never a tequila drinker. Don Julio, 1942 and 70th edition, all you will ever need. That's what you had, right, Eric?
Yeah, that's what I bought.
Yeah, Jen Callard says shots of Jack Daniels. I mean, SoCo and lime for me. If I'm going to do a shot, the last time I did a shot,
Jack is like it's a little like turpentine.
That's like, what I think Blanton's was like.
No, not at all.
See, everyone's getting lively when we start talking about alcohol.
But did you have it with ice? Did you have it like really chilled? Or did you the Blantons? Or did you drink it like room temperature?
Sharon, did we drink it room temperature?
Because like since you're all about like diluting your alcohol with like chocolate and sugar,
you're diluting your alcohol with
you too. So if you dilute the bourbon with a little bit of
Did
water,
I just pull a Tommy Boy? You diluted your alcohol.
But since you're all about that, listen, I do this for Jen because she's 99 pounds and 5 foot,
soaking wet. Here, Williams, I'm getting a lot of comments on my feed. So William says, "Ooh, an Avion Reserve 44." Your wife says Vanilla Stoli and Diet Coke Sombrero.
Sombrero is, I think, just
with Kahlua
and heavy cream.
Debbie says a wild turkey shot. Sharon said she put it on ice. She drank it and still tasted like fucking turpentine. That Blanton's was awful. I gave it to you. You said, if you're not going to drink it, I will.
Give it to me, yeah.
I did. I'm sticking with my Kahlua and chocolate martinis. I don't care.
I know you don't.
I don't care. You could take the Blantons. You could take that. Just give me my fruity, sweetie drinks.
Yeah.
I'm
See, guys, this is definitely like a a metaphor for our personalities. Michael is a chocolate martini, and I'm a bottle of Blanton's.
Ugh. And Debbie just said, "Okay, I just bought this." I don't even know how to pronounce that. Chai rum or chai rum? I don't think it's Jewish. I'm going to call it a chai rum. Downtown Delray Beach local shop. So I think it's chai rum, CHAI. Chai. It's like a bar mitzvah. You give $18. It's chai. Jen says Blanton's has a pine salt taste. Yes, that's your wife, Jen. You come to my house Saturday night. You could bring your mom.
Jen,
you're going to come. We'll go to the basement. We'll have a sleepover. It'll be you, Sharon, and your mom. And we'll sit and we'll make chocolate martinis and watch Mean Girls. Blanton's only needs a few drops of water.
Jen, you say you love Blanton's.
She literally threw you under the bus on my Facebook feed. It's in black and white. Sharon, take a screenshot of that because Jen just literally threw Eric under the bus. William says Blanton's only needs a few drops of water to open it up.
Exactly.
Debbie says, I must sound like an ETOH abuser. I don't know what that is. I swear I'm not, but Michael, a White Russian is delicious.
White Russian.
I am magical. The king. I am the king of White Russians. John Goldstein, if John Goldstein's still watching, I made him a White Russian at my, I think it was like my 38th birthday party. He came over with Sue. We were just hanging out, had a fire pit, and I made a White Russian for them, and they said it was the best drink they've ever had in their life. Heavy cream, a lot of Kahlua, and a lot of ice. Well, Jen says, man, we should just turn this into an alcohol thing because I've never had
to
this.
Be honest, Michael, the whatchamacall, you made me lose my train of thought. Go ahead.
Too bad. So Jen said, hold on, no, there's a ton. So Jen Callard says frozen vodka shots, Sobieski orange. That must be delicious.
Oh, the White Russian, you have to add vodka to make it a true White Russian.
I know, but then I started using no vodka, and it was equally as delicious.
You're drinking a sombrero,
right?
Then
right. So no, anything with
not White Russians.
No, I'm just saying anything with Kahlua is my drink.
Of course, it's coffee liqueur. I mean, how can?
And then Jen says it's just strong for me. She said, "I'm leaving you, Eric. I'm coming to Michael's house to drink chocolate martinis with my mom and Sharon." She's literally writing this. No, I'm just kidding. Debbie Bojan just said, "I'm a White Russian." You would be Debbie. Debbie was like one of the smartest girls in our high school.
Eileen, I can't say I've ever had a Harvey Wallbanger.
Can someone please tell us what a Harvey Wallbanger is?
Let me look that up.
It sounds like a porno. Eric, Jello shots.
Jello shots. Yes, Jen used to make Jello shots all the time.
That's what she just said. Jen just said.
Yes. It's vodka, Galenio, and orange juice.
I think you said that second name wrong.
Galenio.
Jen Callard said Polish vodka, apple juice, apple cider, and cinnamon.
Polish vodka, that's
potato vodka.
Does it have to be potato vodka? No, because I think Stoli is Polish vodka. I think
so Stoli is Russian vodka. You're thinking of potato, bro.
Seth Mark is married to a White Russian.
Lana, nicest girl in the world. Debbie said she wasn't street smart. Yes, she was. She was both.
Tammy's had a Harvey Wallbanger.
I've never even heard of that.
It sounds good. It sounds delicious.
What is a Harvey Wallbanger?
I X'd it out. It's fine. I couldn't pronounce the words.
We're still going on my feed, Eric. Tequila. William says tequila, half fresh lime, half fresh orange shot of squirt, and nice pinch of salt. Man, William's got to make us a drink the next time we go to LA. We should drink in the
William has to cook for us the next time we're in LA.
Yeah. Debbie says my Russian cousins make moonshine. I've never had moonshine. I'd probably be too scared that I would get an allergic reaction.
Yeah. I mean, whenever it's in movies, they're always like, this is like turpentine.
Moonshine.
Remember that show, Moonshine
Dustin
from Discovery?
Dustin Baker just joined the feed, said, hi, guys. Hey, guys, loving the content. Keep up the hard work. Thank you. Thank you. We hit 1,000 subscribers today. Milestone on Okon Bros. We have 1,000 people listening to us. It's only going to get bigger. Only going to get bigger. Gigi Devlin. Remember Gigi, Eric?
Of course I remember.
Gigi says, yummy to all the drinks. I agree. So she's on both teams. Your wife says, I'm going to William's house. I want steak and ribs. I mean, that's it. That's it.
We got Vincent Aquino in the house.
So, Vinny, did you listen to the comment that I don't think
vodka martini with olive stuffed with blue cheese? There's not much wrong with that. I think that's like a martini is like middle camp. Like everyone who likes chocolate martinis and everyone who likes Blanton's will be fine with a vodka martini with olive stuff with blue cheese.
I had a martini with Vinny in Vegas when I got married. We were at the Bellagio, and Vinny and I went and got martinis, and it was like one of the best martinis I've ever had in my life. I remember
I don't
sitting with him
care. I don't care how many drinks I make at home. There is nothing like going to a bar and having a bartender make a drink for you.
in Vegas.
Nothing.
In-
Anywhere. Having someone else that knows how to make a drink for you is just
William
magical.
says we're all invited to his house. Debbie Bojan said, "So who did the cartooning of you guys? Was it really Trey and Matt?" Yeah, it was real. It was really Trey and Matt. We're best friends with the South. No, it wasn't.
No,
I wish it was.
We were back before COVID. We had an editor, and we were planning all this shit for the podcast and doing a lot of different editing. And the plan was that we were going to take clips of the podcast and then animate them. So, and Michael and I love South Park, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just make the way that it looks like South Park characters. So we just copied that look. And I've been using those because right now they're just images that I have saved. So I've been using them as thumbnails. But
I'm getting a lot of shit.
Michael and I always like talking like South Park guy.
I still talk to Jen like Eric Cartman.
Yes.
Rat guy. So we have a few things going on here. Debbie wants to know, what was your evolution of drinking? I think we kind of covered that like I'm into like the chocolatey, Kahlua-y Diet Coke.
Well, I mean, like high school was like whatever you get your hands on. College for me was Vanilla Stoli Diet Coke, and then that was a long time. Vanilla Stoli Diet Coke.
We stuck with that for about 4 years.
Then I want to say I stopped drinking for probably 5 or 6 years. I just stopped, and then kind of COVID reignited that, and now I've just been hooked on bourbon.
So we got more. Debbie says her middle name is Gullible. No, it's not. Debbie's very, very smart. Dustin Baker says we're gonna change gears for a little bit here. We're going to change gears. Being a part of the limousine industry myself, I am curious how things are going for you guys at BLS and what your outlook on the market is over the next 6 months. We kind of covered this already. It's going to be horrible.
I'll say it again.
Go ahead.
My thoughts on the matter is right now is the eye of the storm. And I know for whoever was listening, I said this already, but the following November, December, January, February are going to be really, really, really hard. Banks don't give a shit anymore. Your leasing companies want to get paid, the rents, there's no more forbearance. And obviously the government isn't coming through. We're in a transitional period. Who knows what's going to happen with the government? And now everyone's going into lockdown. So you don't have to have a crystal ball to know that business is still going to be shitty. Pretty much if you're in any business that's where you have to do things with other people at the same time, you're gonna have a bad time. I mean, probably supermarkets are doing amazing that pivoted and are actually delivering correctly, and delivery companies, but who knows how much they're actually making delivering packages using their fleet.
35 cents a package, Eric. You know how much that
Yeah, I think that there is business out there. There is essential travelers. There are businesses out there that are traveling, but good luck trying to go and get them because that's the name of the game. But no, I'm not warm and fuzzy about the next 4 months.
So I had a medium reading this week with Thomas John, who was on our podcast. Amazing interview. If you guys get a chance, go look at our Thomas John, the Okon Bros interview. Thomas John, probably the best medium on planet Earth besides George Anderson. I mean, Kim Russo's up there too. There's a lot of great mediums out there. Thomas John is like cream of the crop. Really great guy. I had a reading with him this week, and my dad came through. 100% it was him. Gave me some signals and symbols that, again, nobody on planet Earth would know. And he said the vaccine's coming out next month. It's coming. It's happening. The Pfizer Moderna vaccine. And he said by April, this is from the afterworld, this is from the afterlife, that it's going to get back to normal by April. I'm putting my money on spring of this year.
Yeah, I think that's when the real recovery is going to happen, where the vaccine is going to be more widespread, where mind share is going to be more at ease. But there's really no way out of it because you're going to go into lockdown. If there's no vaccine, we're going to go into lockdown, and then we're going to come out of lockdown, and it's still going to be everywhere. The whole idea of herd immunity is nonsense.
There's more. And he said that, weddings, bar mitzvahs, all that stuff is going to be happening. The springtime, the summertime, things are going to be getting better. But he said Disney and Vegas is not going to come back until 2022. There will be a recovery for those tourism places, but Disney and Vegas is not coming back till 2022 because people need to save up again to get back down there to Vegas and Disney.
Right.
That's from the afterlife, whether you guys believe it or not.
So that was the whole idea behind this show, where take the next 4 months, because there's not going to be much that you can do and get shredded.
Yeah.
And
Debbie said she came into the podcast late. We already talked about getting ripped.
yeah.
And now Bob Levine's taking us all the way back to alcohol. My favorite drink is a pine tree float, glass of water with a toothpick. That's great. I consider myself a teetotaler in between the times that I don't drink. That's a joke.
I fast in between meals.
I fast in between meals.
But
it's on Yom Kippur. You fast until you have to eat again. I'm fasting.
But yeah, thank you, Tammy. Our mother is a medium. Go visit ladyphyllis.com. You can get read by her.
She's getting a lot of readings.
Yeah, she's doing really, really well. But you have a little bit of fuzziness. I'm gonna exit you out and move you back in. So welcome to the Eric Okon podcast.
You just kicked me. I'm never inviting you again. Honestly, if you never sent me a link, I could never join your podcast ever again.
I don't know. I'm the DJ.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're a little fuzzy. You gotta do something about your internet.
It's hardwired. It's hardwired.
Something's happening.
Oh, I see it on my Facebook page now.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little fuzzy.
Something's happening.
It's hardwired. So Debbie's brother works for Norwegian Cruise Lines, and it seems like they're getting ready. He does the network IT stuff, so keep it positive. People are going to learn how to have economy with the COVID. I think everyone's going to get inoculated, and I think it's going to go back. I think this was more of a political thing than anything.
No, I think it exists. I think it's real, and because it didn't go away after the election. And it's spiking, and it's very real, and there's first-hand accounts of people's lives being turned upside down and wrecked.
Right. And, I read something today on Google News, Eric, where they said 1 out of every 1,000 people in, I think, North Dakota have COVID or have died from COVID.
Yeah, I mean, they closed New York City schools today, for crying out loud.
I know.
Yeah,
Debbie says, are you guys members of the Jewish tribe? Surprisingly, only half.
Yeah,
only half.
You're still blurry, Mike. Yeah, our father's mother was not Jewish. But, we I don't want to say we're practicing Jews, but we are Jewish by choice, and that is the religion that we choose. But we are definitely more spiritual than we are religious.
I don't believe in that. I mean, it's no offense to anyone. I don't believe in religion. It's all man.
Yeah, I mean, I think I respect the heritage. I respect that our ancestors were in the Holocaust, and that is something that you can never forget. But, ultimately, I can, say the Haftorah or recite a prayer.
It was such a waste
for Passover or anything like that.
Hebrew school was such a waste. Hebrew school was such an absolute waste of time. I'm learning more about now the Kabbalah than I learned in Hebrew school, and William Sench is like holiday Jews, if you even want to call us that. I mean, we haven't, not even.
No,
honestly, not even.
It's not like we have a Seder at Passover or anything.
No,
like that.
Not even close. I did that twice in my life, and it was my aunt's house. It was like when my parents were cooking, they were making like.
It was like this. Oh, like we do the Seder.
That was bad.
Yeah, make it
actually
stop.
They're never going to be listening. It was at our Uncle Kevin and Aunt Carolyn's house, and they brought us for a Seder. We had to get dressed up. Oh my God, it was torture.
First time and last time.
Yeah.
Like you were just that typical like teenager. Oh God.
Debbie said New York schools are closing down. Debbie, you got to join us at the get-go. We spoke about it. And she says, as she's gotten older, Matthew Hornick is giving us laughing emojis.
Matthew is there.
Matthew is there.
I'm going to exit you out one more time, Mike. Hold on. I don't know what's going on.
This is the Eric Okon show. You're trying to kick me out of here. Keep it like that for a little bit. Let's see.
Yeah. So
I'll ask Billy to come and see if he could hardwire it again. I mean, it's hardwired into the system.
I don't know. There's something going on. You may need a new piece of equipment or something like that.
I bet you my kids are on the.
Something's up. You may need a new router. You may need something new that that stuff breaks.
Sharon, could you text Billy and tell him to come and help with this? Because I'm coming out fuzzy. Peach fuzzy.
Fuzzy wuzzy.
Fuzzy navel. Have you ever had a fuzzy navel? Let's go back to drinking. People were like hot on fire when we were talking about alcohol.
We are Long Islanders, so we're in New York. Whoever this is.
Where are you both right? No, we're always right. Now what city? We don't reveal the city.
Yeah, just Long Island.
North Shore of Long Island. It grew up in this town our whole lives. And never left. Like it here a lot. William says reboot the modem and router. All right.
Probably is what you need to do, but there's something going on because it's happening almost every show.
Sharon says your pick is sharp now, so maybe this
it's low resolution like this. Yeah,
low res on the thing. Do you think it's my camera or like it wouldn't be the camera?
No, this is probably your uploads. There's something wonky with your upload speed, download speed.
Debbie says Strong Island. Let's go back to working out. Let's talk about working out. Oh, I'm like really sore.
Oh, yeah, I'm a little sore.
What did you do? You did deadlifts?
No, I hate deadlifting. Anything that has to do with lower body, abs, or legs, just not my department. just don't want to do it.
Curls and overhead presses, and you're a happy guy.
Yeah, no. My claim to fame is the. I can't even show it because I'm too short here. But I like my arms. I can't say that I actually have nice arms.
Sharon, can you text Billy? Tell him to come here and help. I mean, I'll probably just restart the router when I leave here.
Yeah.
So a hunk, a chunk, or a drunk.
You choose your choice. My choice is to be a hunk, drunk, and
a chunk
all at the same time.
I mean, besides a few other people, I've never really met anyone with a six-pack. Like I've met more people with bellies and guts than ever. I've like, especially now in like the dad circuit where we live.
I don't know who this is, but we were kicking around next Wednesday. We want to do a mukbang. And for those of you that don't know what a mukbang is, it would be Michael and I. It sounds
a mic bang.
A mukbang is where Michael and I would be on and we would be eating. You guys would basically watch us eat and we would talk about whatever.
It's like hypnotizing a little bit, but I don't know whoever that is. Mike, I'm requesting a Thanksgiving podcast, but we want to do that. We want to do a mukbang. Debbie says the dad bod.
Cassandra wants to know how to flatten the stomachs. I don't know. Still trying.
Still trying to figure it out. If anyone out there has a six-pack, can you please like call in or just tell us how to get a six-pack?
Well, I mean, if you look up Cole Robinson, look up Cole Robinson.
Stop eating, but I don't want to stop eating.
Snake diet, so then you're not gonna.
I don't want to stop eating. I do fast, but Lauren Caprioli just joined us. Hello, boys. Lauren has a new baby. Congratulations, Lauren. To you and Maverick, I think, right?
Casey Morgan is requesting the Thanksgiving podcast.
Anything for Casey Morgan. Casey Morgan was one of my best friends in high school, and we remained in touch.
Tammy says we should drink instead.
Yeah,
that's definitely easier. Like I don't necessarily want to eat at this time of the
Eric,
day.
Next Wednesday. All right, everyone. Eric, I've never gotten a response like that with people before with booze. So next Wednesday we are going to do a bourbon and chocolate martini podcast. Okay, right. Is everyone in? Everyone's got to bring their drinks.
All right, I'll make the thumbnail.
William says mukbang show with alcohol. Like I don't think I could eat and drink. I'm gonna puke. Yeah, Suburban Beard, Josh.
What's up, bro? Okon we interviewed Suburban Beard. Check out his show on YouTube. He teaches you how to buy things for a penny. We had a great interview with him coming out the week before the week before Christmas.
Christmas, yes.
The week before Christmas.
Debbie says, wasn't Casey president of our class? Yes, Casey Morgan was president of our school, I think. I think he was president of the school. And Casey's 6'7".
He's now president of the world.
Yes. And William says, who wants a six-pack? I have a keg. Yes. It makes a lot of sense.
And Vincent Aquino, 6-pack is made in the kitchen. You have to eat a strict diet.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I think we got a plan for next Wednesday.
So we're gonna do drinks.
I'll have like sweet potato chips and bourbon.
Sweet potato chips and bourbon.
Why not?
I'm gonna see your thyroid expanding. I'm gonna have a chocolate martini and probably potato chips.
Yeah, I got my Great Lake Brew Christmas Ale. Sounds delicious.
Sounds amazing. Sounds really, really good. I would love to have Christmas ale. Like if I didn't care about anything, I would just drink Christmas ale every day. The pumpkin spice.
I wish I knew why.
Yeah, I don't know. It's 8:30 p.m. every Wednesday Eastern time.
Yeah, but you're not going to expect people to remember that. I mean,
he probably did it 8:30 on Central.
No, it should automatically notify you on YouTube. I don't know why it doesn't.
I don't know why it doesn't either. Debbie says, regarding the 6-pack, it's all diet. Have you tried juicing? Raw detox diet? I mean, no, I wouldn't even know what to juice. The last time I saw someone juice, Sharon made a juice and she got gastritis from it. She did like avocado, kale, and I don't even remember, like peaches or something. And like she got gastritis. Yeah, I'm not willing to juice for a 6-pack. I'm sorry. I like food too much.
Yeah, no.
I have a 6-pack, but it's
ultimately, you only live once.
Right.
And who knows if getting a 6-pack's even worth it.
Oh, it's worth it. To look ripped and get ripped. You kidding me?
Yeah, on our show, we spoke about just eating meat, drinking water, and just shredding weight.
And Suburban beer, Josh,
just melts off of you.
It will melt off of you. Eat meat, drink water. Debbie says she loves the gastritis.
Michael had gastritis, and when like Michael gets things, it's all encompassing, and like it's hard to move on from that. When Michael got gastritis, that was a really tough time for him.
It was 2.5 months of just persistent stomach pain. Sharon too. It was terrible to watch it. I got gastritis from the carb night because I was eating this soy laden pumpkin pie with this. They have this massive like pizza cookie from ShopRite where we are, and
so good.
Yeah, Debbie says worst thing you can do is have fruit after a protein or heavy meal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't eat fruit.
A middle schooler just got COVID-19. Just got the email alert. Alex's district or the other one? Can you just as women?
No. That's we're gonna draw the line there.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Sharon says hers was worse.
I wouldn't be comfortable doing that.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. No, but that's I mean,
someone else is into that. That's
sure. We'd have to be called the Okon Sis podcast, and not the CIS, the SIS. Sharon says her gastritis was worse. Yeah, Sharon went to the hospital. It was horrifying. But now taking the proper probiotics, the proper diet, never going to get gastritis again.
Nope.
Debbie asked, "Do you guys believe in herd immunity?" I don't.
I don't know. I don't know enough about it.
William just said Mike's not a woman. Nope, not a woman. William, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you so badly. I got to wait till like a noon BLS call to get you back. Problem is he's always like 10 steps ahead of me. But no, I don't believe in herd immunity. I think it's a bunch of baloney.
I don't know what to believe. I just hope the vaccine comes out and
it works
and fixes everything.
And it doesn't cause cancer in 5 years.
You know what I always think about? You know what I always think about with this? You remember I Am Legend when in the beginning they cured cancer. They cured cancer, but then the cure turned everybody into zombies. That's what I keep envisioning.
They were vampires. Vaccine. They were vampires in
Did I just say? What did I just say?
You said zombies.
Yeah, zombies. Yeah, zombies, vampires, whatever. But yeah, that's what is terrifying me. Is that
what are they injecting you with? They said like there's what
it's synthetic.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm taking that vaccine. I don't care.
Pretty much.
I'm taking the vaccine. I don't care. I want to go to Vegas. Who's with me? I promised a lot of people on my Facebook page and my Twitter feed that I'm taking a lot of people. I'm going to meet people in Vegas, and I'm going to throw a huge, huge party.
Well, yeah, we have some plans. Next limo show, we're definitely going to be throwing a huge party for all of our affiliates in Vegas. And we were thinking, because we have a large client base in LA in our day-to-day business, and we're going to throw a big ass party there as soon as we can.
Yeah. Yeah. I just want to take my wife and kids to Disney and Vegas. That's what I want to do. I want to go to LA too. Wait, I think Debbie just said, don't do it. Like, don't take the vaccine. William's going to come to Vegas with us.
Yes.
Chilly Willy.
I Am Legend 2 is coming out. Can't wait. I hope Will Smith's in it.
I don't think he is. I think it's the prequel. Because he's dead. Robert, right? That was his thing.
Yeah, we can't wait to meet you too.
Josh, I agree. There's so many people that we met during this quarantine that I cannot wait to give a hug to.
Yeah.
Really and truly, I can't wait to meet these people.
Can't wait till everyone's inoculated and we can get back to reality.
Go see a Raiders game in Vegas. Front row seats. Buy like an entire box. Get like, 100 seats. Just drink and eat and scream and watch the Raiders play.
Eat, drink, gamble.
Eat, drink, and gamble.
Because what's left after that?
This was brutal. I loved being home and everything, but like this was just, it's enough already. I was saying to Eric and my mom, we were supposed to be like, we would have been flying home today if we were like, we normally go to LA. No, it was in December. Vegas is Thanksgiving, right? We go to Vegas in November and then we do LA in December.
Yeah.
William says he's going to bring the grill and we'll tailgate 100%. I want to go see in that new stadium. I want to see a Rams game in that new, in the new stadium in LA. We fly over it all the time when we're landing there. Obviously not this year, but
yeah, I'm optimistic for the future, and I think we gotta stick it out.
Our dad said it was going to get better. He said it wasn't going to get worse. He says it's going to get worse now, and we can't let our guard down now. But after this, I don't even want to know. Is it the third wave in New York? I don't even know what wave we're on now. I just think it never went away.
Yeah, I think it was just kind of.
I don't understand why it disappeared and now it's.
I just don't know.
No, really and truly, why it disappeared for the summer, but now it's back again. I don't get it.
I can't tell you.
Love to talk to a doctor about this.
I mean, we kind of did. We had Ivor Cummings on. He pretty much explained it all.
He said it was bullshit.
We weren't really listening. I guess because we
listened.
We don't have the answers. But yeah, if you want to know what a real professional thinks about COVID-19, look up our interview with Ivor Cummins.
That was a great interview.
Pretty good.
Debbie says it's a virus. It's never going to go away. William wants to be in the VIP section 50-yard line. That's where he has tickets.
What's the best hotel for a family in Vegas, Michael?
If you want to be in a really good pool, I would say Mandalay Bay. Mandalay Bay has probably the best pool in Vegas.
Like they're all great.
Every single hotel's great.
They're all great. Mirage has like dolphins, and they have
Mirage
a few
great
things
pool too.
Yeah,
they have a lazy river.
Mirage is very cool. Gosh, probably Planet Hollywood would be
Planet's
fun
like
for kids.
not really. Well, they have the mall there. Honestly, Caesars, the Forum shops.
Yeah, Caesars would be great.
Staying at Luxor is just on a whole different level. Like if you want to do like kiddie stuff, you do like Luxor, Excalibur, and New York. My son and Eric's daughter practically grew up in all three of those hotels in the first 5 years of their life.
I never had any complaints as a kid staying in any hotel in Vegas.
Yeah.
So pretty much any place will be good.
Right now, if we were going back though, I would love to stay at the Aria with our kids.
Yeah, that would be my first choice if I was going with my children. I would go to the Aria, Center Strip, and like honestly, you can go to the Aria and you don't have to leave.
Yeah,
it's
the Venetian is also another place.
Just like you just name every hotel.
I mean, we used to stay at Harrah's. I mean, we lived at Harrah's. We lived at Harrah's for
little kids less than 6. I mean, if you want to
like Excalibur, New York.
Yeah, if you want the full on like kids thing, like Michael just said, Luxor, Excalibur, New York.
Yeah, and what you should do is stay at Mandalay Bay for the pool, and then you could take the tram from Luxor to Excalibur in New York. No, you could walk to New York from there. But that side of the strip is, it's definitely kiddie, right? But if you want to have like, I mean,
You could stay at MGM, and then you have
MGM
like
Grand's,
you
yeah.
have really easy access to those places.
Yeah, William said Green Valley Ranch is less people. MGM and Mandalay get really crowded. Green Valley Ranch was one of my favorite hotels in Las Vegas.
Yeah, it was really
That
nice.
place was gorgeous. We used to go there with our mom. We would go eat dinner with Sharon and Jen, Eric and I, and then we would like go see a show. We would go gambling. We'd go to a nightclub or something, and then our mom, no joke, without fail, would text us. And say, come meet me at Green Valley Ranch. We meet my mom and dad at Green Valley Ranch at like 1:00 in the morning,
Yep.
and we would gamble till 3:00 in the morning. This is all obviously before kids.
I think Vegas is a good 4 solid days of, like, no flying. So, like, you get, like, a Monday to Friday type thing. Like, if you come on Monday, leave on Friday, and it's like you have
If you want the full
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is
to
plenty of time in
explore, yeah.
yeah, plenty of time for Vegas with kids where, like, you fly in, and then you have a few days, and then right when the kids get adjusted to the time, you fucking leave.
So William says, get a terrace suite at the Cosmopolitan, walk out in the balcony, overlook the Bellagio fountains, which is amazing. I'm sure it is. I have never stepped foot into the Cosmopolitan. I've never been to the Cosmopolitan. I have no reason to be there. Debbie says, is Vegas like Disney for adults? I'm so clueless with Las Vegas. Vegas is everything.
Yeah, but, like, you don't have to gamble to go to Vegas.
The best shows in the world, the best restaurants in the world are all on that 3-mile strip.
I mean, obviously right now there isn't much going on
No,
as, like, entertainment-wise is concerned, but it's,
it's my favorite city in the world, man. My favorite city in the world. Fucking love Vegas.
best show to see with your wife.
Mystere at Treasure Island.
Is Celine Dion still there?
She was at Caesars. That was one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life. She's now looks like she's Resorts World is going to give her own stadium.
Sure.
So her own theater. I would see Ka at MGM Grand. Obviously nothing is open now, and who knows if they're even going to open next year, but Ka at MGM was just incredible. And honestly, if you want to see like the best comedian of all time, you got to see Carrot Top at Luxor. He was great. He was hysterical. Yeah, no, he said April, we're good to go. But he said Vegas is not coming back till 2022. Same thing with Disney. Okay, Debbie says, best show to see for the kids. I took my children to see Mystere at Treasure Island.
Is Blue Man Group still there?
They were floored. They closed Blue Man Group. They closed it.
That was like a 20-year run.
Yeah. Blue Man Group. If Blue Man Group was still open, definitely Blue Man Group.
Yeah, they have some magic shows. But honestly, it's been so long. Who knows what the condition of all that stuff is going to be going into this year into next.
William says, I have our Super Bowl party in a terrace and suite Cosmopolitan every year. The two of the best nights of my life. The two of the best nights of my life is when Sharon and I went to watch the Super Bowl. It was when the Patriots were playing the Giants at the Mirage. And then when the Packers were playing the Steelers at the Mirage. No one threw a party like Vegas. They literally catered in from Pittsburgh and Green Bay, and they catered in from New York and Boston. And there was stadium seating. I'll never forget those nights. We saw the Patriots play the Giants twice in Vegas. And then what's up with Carrot Top getting buff? He's been buff for years. He's been
Carrot
buff
Top
for years.
His show is so damn funny.
Carrot Top's hysterical.
You don't expect it. You go in and you're like, what is this? And then it's just the funniest show in the world.
Blue Man Group. Debbie saw it off Broadway with Jamie Lipman for her Sweet 16. I've seen Blue Man Group, I think, 16 times.
Yes. Penn and Teller is the best show in Las Vegas.
I don't think it's the best show, the best magician show. Remember Copperfield? Remember we were making fun of him? We saw Copperfield twice. And the first time we saw him, it was incredible. And the second time we saw him, he was still telling missing link jokes. Remember that show, The Missing Link?
Yeah. Yes.
That was so bad. But yes, Penn and Teller, my son, Alex, I took him to see Penn and Teller when he was 5 years old. He was turning 5 years old. and he got on stage, and they called him on stage, and they did the rope trick with him. William says Michael Jackson's One was awesome. I never saw it.
Yeah,
The
didn't see it.
Beatles show was the
That
Beatles show
really
was
wasn't. I mean, I would probably like it now,
the Beatles
but
show.
back when we went to go see it, I didn't really have any patience for it.
Eric, let's do a Vegas podcast in the next few weeks. There's definitely interest in Vegas.
We could do that around New Year's. We'll have like a Vegas night.
Yeah, we sent the staff. William says thanks to you guys. I got to see it. Yeah, we had everyone go see it. I'm getting a ton of comments here. Cirque du Soleil for the kids. Mystere and Ka. Mystere and Ka, two best Cirque du Soleil shows in Vegas. Oh, sucked.
But
I hated it.
like honestly, who knows what's
it's
what's on air right now?
Cirque du Soleil is in really big trouble too.
Yeah, the kids would love Carrot Top. He was funny.
I think that no.
Was he a little too adult?
No, they don't allow. I think it's 18 and over at Carrot Top.
Oh, maybe you're right. Yeah.
Remember, Robbie was 16. They wouldn't let him in.
Yes.
You remember that? Our Uncle Stuart bought tickets for everybody. We used to take our families to Vegas every Thanksgiving growing up, and yeah, we got to definitely do a Vegas podcast. Eric, are you ready to wrap it up?
Get Vince Vaughn and Jon Favreau on the show.
Those are my two gods, man.
That'd be
pretty my
cool.
boys. When I become famous, we will have Jon Favreau and Vince Vaughn on the show. Those are two of my absolute favorite. Like Jon Favreau's a writer, director, Vince Vaughn.
So upcoming shows. Tomorrow we have our interview with Vegan Gains. Following week for Thanksgiving, we have a gentleman by the name of Adam Posner. Then on mark your calendars, December 3rd, 8 a.m., the George Anderson interview, which we're super pumped about. And we have a bunch more coming out after that. So thank you all for tuning in. Very, very appreciated. Like, subscribe, comment, and share the show with everybody, please.
Guys, thanks for tuning in. That was a really fun podcast. Eric, we really have to focus on alcohol more. Next Wednesday night, I'm going to make a chocolate martini on air.
Happy hour.
And we're going to do Okon Bros happy hour next Wednesday. I don't think we can do a mukbang. I would.
Yeah, it's too late.
I would probably puke.
Yeah, no, I'll drink and then I'll just go to sleep. So I'm happy with that.
Everybody like, subscribe, leave comments, and share this with your friends, and tell everyone that Okon Bros hit 1,000 subs and we are blowing up. And we love you all. Thank you, guys. Thanks for listening to us. Bye, guys.